Good evening, everyone. My name is Jacob Spradling. Today I'm going to be presenting my informative speech entitled Scouting, A History of Outdoor Adventure. Neil Armstrong, Barack Obama, Gerald Ford, and Martin Luther King Jr. What do all these men have in common besides being visionaries and leaders of our nation? Well, that's quite simple actually. They were all involved in scouting at one point in their life. I believe scouting has the ability to open young people's eyes to the leadership possibilities at a young age, let them experience group work, and learn how to work more as not only an individual, but as well as with a group. In my informative speech, I will be covering when and by whom BSA was founded, rank and advancement in the virtues of scouting, what Scout looks like today, what's new, and some of my personal experiences in scouting. To quote Scott Johnston from Boy Scouts in the British World, Autonomy Within an Imperial Institution, the Boy Scout program was founded in 1907 by Robert Baden-Powell. Of course, Robert Baden-Powell founded scouting initially in England, where he's from. He was also a veteran of the Boer War, which took place in West Africa. While Powell was on deployment, he wrote a book that was directed towards young soldiers in the field and taught them how to use outdoor survival skills. When Powell returned, however, he noticed young people, especially young men, were reading his book. At this time, young men did not really have any social gathering groups that they could positively react with. A quote from Robert Baden-Powell himself is, "I've had the luck to live two distinct lives. One as a soldier and a bachelor, the second as a pacifist and a paterfamilialist." What this means is Powell was very interested in bringing groups together to cause positive reactions and teach boys leadership skills as well as how to do something productive with their time other than just roam the streets. Another quote from Richard M. Lerner with Developmental Trajectories of Youth Character, a 5-way longitudinal study of Cub Scouts and non-Scouts, says, Scouts of America programs seek to adopt and develop perspective by creating age-appropriate activities. With this in mind, we can see when Powell crossed the sea with his ideas that he brought to America to bring young men together and to start a program, we can see he had positive intention of building leadership, a small community, and as well as teaching them learned skills and abilities. Some of the ranks and advancement for scouting works like this. There are 7 ranks in total in scouting, the highest of which is the Eagle Scout Award, a nationally recognized honor which takes years of work, dedication, as well as a scout-led service project to earn, and only about 2% of scouts actually earn this coveted honor. On top of earning all these ranks that are required, you also have to earn 21 merit badges, which range from hundreds of options like dog care, computer science, and hiking. The purpose behind all the merit badges and ranks, however, is primarily to build good future citizens of society with the virtues instilled in every scout via the Scout Oath and Law, which push having a high moral code and being friendly, courteous, and kind, as well as much more. After earning your Eagle Scout, you are opened up many pathways and many roads you can take. It is a lot easier to get hired for a job or apply to college when you have that you're an Eagle Scout on your record, because most people in the higher up community know that it's not something easily earned and it takes a lot of time and commitment. On top of that, you're also given scholarships to college as well as advanced rank when you join the military. Scouts today is a little bit different than when it originally started. Although Powell did have options for girls in scouting originally, it wasn't how it is today. There's been a name change because scouting was originally known as Boy Scouts of America, whereas today it's known as Scouts BSA, keeping the original name and tradition that we've had for 110 years here in America. But now opening the doors for girls to participate and having the ability to earn the coveted Eagle Scout rank. With all this in mind, I'm going to kind of get into some of my own personal experiences in scouting. I currently am a Life Scout, preparing to earn my Eagle, so I'm right on the last leg there of getting where I need to be. I learned a lot in scouting. I've been in multiple leaderships within our troop, which is the group of boys that have been brought together by our Scoutmasters, and I've had lots of opportunities to do really cool things. I've hiked thousands of miles with our troop. I've gone on so many campouts I can't even count anymore. It's a really good experience to get in. If you can't get it in as a youth, there's always that opportunity as an adult. You can volunteer, you can help out locally, do anything that you need to do, or feel attached to the community in some way. I will give another quote from Thomas A. Burnham from Factors Influencing Successful Net Promoter Score Adoption by a Nonprofit Organization, a case study of the Boy Scouts of America. BSA has drawn upon firsthand experiences as active participants in your local Boy Scout of America organizations. So basically what this means is Boy Scouts have really looked at what makes them special and taken clear assessment of everything that goes on within their multiple troops across the nation and try to make it better throughout the years. That's all I really have for you guys today. Thank you so much, and I appreciate your time.